No, just in time for breakfast.
Oh, I've already had some, thanks. Oh, another cup of tea would be nice, though.
Are you? Charity wants another cup of tea.
There's plenty in the pot. I'm off to work. Do you fancy a walk, Charity? You could walk to work with me if you like.
I've just got in.
Fresh air might do you good.
Oh, Kip's what I need, not fresh air. I didn't get much sleep last night.
I'll see you later, Ben.
Did you have a pleasant evening?
It was rather quiet. In fact, tonight I think I might go out myself. Did you?
Yes, thank you. Found a very good hotel, actually.
Well away from here, I hope.
Miles away. Relax, Zoe. No one knows.
Shouldn't you be at work?
It's my lunch hour.
You don't usually come home.
You know why I'm here?
No, not really.
You and Chris Tate.
It's none of your business.
Well, I think it is. Normally, I'd be very pleased that you'd found yourself a boyfriend, but... Why are you laughing?
No reason. I'll tell you what, I'll explain one day when I've got a couple of hours to spare, eh?
Don't patronise me, please. Chris Tate is a very dangerous man.
Not from where I'm standing.
You don't understand, Charity. He's an enemy to this family. Mr. Dingle would be very distressed if he knew about it.
No. Oh, no, not really. Not Mr. Dingle.
Stop it, Charity. You care about Lisa, don't you? Lisa would be very distressed too.
Well, tough.
They must count for something. They've taken you in like they've taken me in. They're good people. We owe them our loyalty.
Wrong. I don't owe nobody nothing. And I don't like being preached at by little Miss Innocent who grew up on some farm and reckons it all dropped out at Skye. You know nothing about my life.
Maybe I don't. But I'm finding out about it now, aren't I?
Well, keep your nose out.
I may have grown up on a farm, Charity. My life wasn't easy until I met Butch and this family. And you're part of this family. And now you're having a relationship with the man who as good as murdered Butch.
Look, Emily, we're all sorry about Butch, but, you know, it's history. You've got to get on with your life. And will you just let me get on with mine?
How am I supposed to do that? What am I supposed to do? Going about me work, going about home, knowing this about you, feeling sick inside, not being able to talk to anybody about it.
Do you know what? Will you just get lost, Emily? Nothing doing.
Then stop it for your own sake, Charity. For yourself. 'Cause you'll get hurt too. I know you will.
What do you want?
I was here earlier.
When? What do you mean?
Oh, you and Emily were having some sort of an argument. What were you about?
Well, what did you hear?
Something about her knowing something about you and feeling sick about it and not being able to tell no one.
Oh, that. She caught me with a punter last night, didn't she? Silly little girl. She didn't know, did she?
You mean she thought you were a innocent little virgin like her?
Silly cow, eh?
Yeah. Silly cow. I know what you know about Charity.
You do? I'd have thought you'd have killed him. Or her. Or both of them.
Well, I haven't, have I? I haven't killed her. I haven't killed him.
I'm glad that you haven't. 'Cause it wouldn't have solved anything, would it? Why haven't you? It doesn't seem like you not to have done anything.
I wanted to kill him. But it was Charity. She begged me not to.
You like her, don't you? Cain, I owe you an apology. You're obviously a better man than I thought. Cain, you've got to stop her. Talk to her. You're close, aren't you? How can Butch's spirit ever rest, knowing she's having a relationship with that man?
It's Chris Tate.
Yeah. You knew that already, though, didn't you?
No. No, I didn't know.
Taxi, eh? Why? Eh? Why? Why?
Secret. Charity, what are you doing here? You hurt?
Cain knows. He's on his way over.
Will you take Joseph upstairs, please? Go on, I'll come up and I'll explain later. Are you all right?
Oh, God, he is now.
So she's told him,
I
then?
didn't think she would. He'll kill us both. Are you phoning Terry?
No, police.
No, don't.
How far behind you was he?
A few minutes.
Police, please.
Oh, get me out of here.
You're perfectly safe. You can't get
I'll
in.
have to lie low for a bit.
We'll talk about it.
I'll need money.
I can arrange everything.
He'll kill us, you know.
You're safe here. 2 chains and a bolt. You can't get in.
Back door.
It's not got a bolt. The police are right behind you, Cain. One finger on me and they've got you.
Yeah, go on then, Cain. Kill him, but you'll have to kill me first. Grab him.
Get off me! I'll get you. You and that tart! I love you both! Get him out!
Yeah.
You stepped in front of me.
Did I?
You wanted to kill me. You stepped in front of me.
Well, I never did like being at the back of a queue.
Might have killed you instead of killing me.
He didn't know, did he?
Why did you do it?
Just bone daft, I suppose.
You still sure about not pressing charges?
Have you seen what they do to people like me in a courtroom?
I can imagine.
And think of the fun they'd have with you.
Oh, I'd go through with it if you said the word.
I've had worse. I better go while I can.
Where will you go? Not back to the Dingles.
Find somewhere. If you can help out.
Well, yeah, of course. I'd rather you stayed here.
With Zoe and Joseph.
Yeah, I'll deal with Zoe.
Yeah?
I mean it. I'll make it right with Zoe. And you can have your own room.
You really mean it? You're asking me to stay here at home farm?
Yeah. Well, just for one night. I would like that, actually.
All right, then. Thanks. I will.
Could you pass the milk, or has it gone sour in this atmosphere?
Glad you found this amusing, Chris.
Do you see me laughing? I don't like this situation any more than you do. I could hardly ask her to leave, considering the state she was in.
And you expect me to be sympathetic, do you? She is a dingle. We both know what that means.
What choice did I have?
You had the choice not to bring her here in the first place. I refuse to live in the same house as a prostitute.
I just need some time to sort it out, that's all.
And what about Joseph? Have you stopped to think about his safety while she's staying here?
Of course I have.
Do you want a glass of milk?
No. I don't blame you. Here, have some juice.
If you had thought about your family in the first place, you wouldn't be in this situation. But as usual, you were only thinking of yourself.
Morning. What can we get you for breakfast?
We? Hope you don't think I'm going to jump
Just
up.
coffee will be fine. I couldn't face breakfast this morning, thanks.
This is my son, Joseph. Joseph, this is a friend of mine, Charity. She's staying with us at the moment.
Just like Frankie did.
No, not like Frankie.
Oh, never mind Auntie Zoe. She's in a bad mood this morning. Are you sure we can't get you something to eat?
No, I'll be all right. I don't be able to chew in my mouth.
Are you all right?
I'll live. I hope.
Breakfast fit for a king, is this, Lisa? Thanks.
Certainly king size. Emily, love, aren't you going to come and join us for your breakfast?
I'm not right hungry this morning, Lisa.
No? Not feeling sick around? No? Well, come and just sit down and have a nice cup of tea.
It's all right. I don't want to sit down. I'm fine.
I wonder where Cain and Charity are. You seen him, Emily? Take that as a no, then.
I'm just a bit tired. I didn't sleep very well last night, that's all.
It's funny, but you know, I think I only get a good night's sleep when I'm being woken up by Cain and Charity coming in at all hours, banging about, making a racket. Then I know that at least they're out of trouble. Except last night they didn't come home, did they?
Well, they better not be up to out. They'll have me to reckon with.
I saw them both yesterday. They were arguing.
Well, that's no new. They're always arguing.
Not like this.
What do you mean?
I think it's best if you ask them, Lisa.
I need you to be available 24 hours a day, particularly at night.
Oh, wait, hang on, Chris. I mean, what you're asking me to do is not only potentially dangerous, but it's going to take up all my time and all. I mean, I'm not saying I won't do it, but I'm going to need a decent pair of eyes.
Well, I need you. I don't care how much it costs. What's important now is Joseph.
You don't have so close to the wind sometimes.
Yeah. Certainly feels like it.
Well, shift it then. What are you looking at?
Shame, that.
What?
Well, we came straight back and didn't pull over somewhere quiet.
Yeah, in your dreams.
Yeah. You are.
I won't tell you again.
What's the matter, Angie? Tempted, aren't you?
Yeah. Tempted to turn around and take you straight back to the station. One more incident last night and I'll have you.
Is that a promise?
Don't underestimate me, Cain.
As if I'd do that. You know I like you. You're a tough woman. Sort of woman who knows what she wants and always gets it.
Yeah. And what I want is you banged up before Christmas.
We both know that's not true.
Stay away from Chris Tate.
You're worried, aren't you? Well, I must say I'm touched by your concern, Ange.
I'm not concerned, I'm doing my job. Stay out of trouble.
How can I, eh? When it's trouble that brings us together.
Come on, then. Out with it. Where have you been?
I went to see Chris Tate, didn't I?
You did what?
I went to get our charity.
Don't you try and get clever with me, lad.
Well, what's she doing up there? Bed and breakfast?
Our sweet little charity takes money off sad blokes who can't get a woman without paying for it.
He's lying.
This better not be a sick joke.
Oh, it's sick, all right. But it's no flaming joke. Well, why do you think I went up there? I was going to sort him out, wasn't I? Where do you think our charity gets the money from for all the flash clothes and stuff? She's been on the game the whole time she's been living under your roof.
She's not with Chris Tate, Thomas, she's not.
She is. And I reckon she's been seeing him for quite some time.
I don't believe it. I can't. Don't believe it.
Well, come with me if you don't believe me.
Not Charity. Surely to God she wouldn't. She wouldn't do this to her own family, to me.
She don't care. She's a selfish cow.
Taking money off Chris Tate, no!
Sleeping with him, Zach, how could she?
Because she's a money-grabbing little...
You went up there to sort him out, did you?
Of course I did. I was defending the family honour.
Honour? Honour, you don't know the meaning of the word.
Eh? Well, I had to do something, and fast.
You should have left it alone and come straight to me. You should have told me!
So what now, eh? Just gonna sit there, are you? Oh, we're gonna go up there and sort him out.
Zach, please don't know how stupid.
What are you saying, woman? I'm a stupid man, eh? Well, I must be. Because I swear to God I never saw this one coming.
Well, like I said, I can sort you out with some money to be going on with. And I have plenty of contacts. Just let me know where you want to go and I can help with the arrangements. Just let me know what you want.
You make it sound so simple. Mess up, move on. You don't know what it's like being a dingle. It don't matter where you're onto, you know, you can't hide. Look, I don't know what I want or where I want to go. I can't think straight.
It's your decision.
Yeah, I know. Look, can I just stay another night till I get my head in gear and I've decided what I'm going to do?
Of course you can. But well, it's not really an ideal situation for any of us, you know. It's not a relationship.
I know what it is, Chris.
All I'm saying is not what I wanted for us.
Only you think it's what I want? Sat opposite Miss Snooty Jaws at breakfast, making me out like I'm dirt or something.
She doesn't mean...
What? She don't mean it. Of course she means it. To the likes of her, I'm dirt. What? Only just realising what you're getting yourself involved with. Don't matter what you look like, you know, or whether you stand on street corners or not. Folks still only think one thing.
Look at me studying peeling flaming spuds. I don't even know what I'm doing. Zach, I'm asking you a question. What are you going to do about Charity? And have you forgotten Cain came home in a police car?
Oh, don't be stupid, woman. How could I forget?
But you are going to do something about it. About Cain, I mean. You know he won't take any notice. You know he does everything that he wants to do.
What do you want me to do? Throw him out, knock him about a bit? Can I see him just sitting here trying to work all this out?
But it's now you've got to do something about it. You can't just wait till the police come hammering at the door. I don't understand why you're being so soft with him.
I'm not being soft with him.
You're not doing what you know you should.
No, I should.
It seems to me Cain has been getting away with doing whatever he wants for years. I know his family, Zach, but... Well, sometimes he scares me. That lad is rotten through and through, Zach, and you know it. You know you do. You've done everything you can for him.
But have I?
Of course you have. What is wrong with you, Zach? This isn't like you. Where's all your fight gone? You should be standing up, facing up to him instead of sat there feeling sorry for yourself. Or is it true what Cain says? You're just too old and too scared to face up to things anymore?
Lisa. Cain isn't my nephew. He's my son.
Need you to do a thorough check every half hour, front and back. Is everything okay at the haulage yard?
Everything's in hand. Look, are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
No, I need you to keep an eye on things here. Look, I'll be fine. The meeting's in a public place.
Right.
Refusing to let the Dingles jeopardise business or anything else for that matter.
Brave words, Chris. I take it she's still here, then?
Yes, she is.
Well, we really are going to be one big happy family, aren't we?
Terry's staying to make sure you and Joseph are okay. It's only a temporary measure. She'll be gone soon and everything will be forgotten.
You think so, do you?
I know so. Look, if you don't like it, I'm quite prepared to take Joseph and move out.
You know I don't want that.
No. So you let me do things my way.
I think you'll find it was you doing things your way in the first place that got us into this mess.
I'll ring you when I get there.
Right.
Turn round, I don't want to see your smug face.
I will not let you intimidate me or my family.
Hope it's all right for you to rip my family apart, is it?
Charity knew what she was doing.
Yeah, make it worth a while, did you?
I paid her more than her other clients. Yeah.
I'll bet you did.
She knew what she was doing. Whatever it is you're going to do to me, just get on with it. Eh? Or is it money you want? How much do you want,
How
eh?
much for peace of mind?
What?
Peace of mind.
Well, everything has its price, Zach. You know that.
Priceless, I reckon, don't you?
You tell me.
Yeah? How much to wake up in the morning knowing that you're going to live for another day?
Just name your price.
I'm not interested in your money!
Tell me what you're going to do.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You tell me what you're going to do.
I'm going to make sure that you never have peace of mind ever again. From now on, when you wake up, you're going to ask yourself this question. Is today the day that I'm going to pay for all the heartache and misery that you've caused the Dingle family? I don't care where you are, or what you're doing, or how good your security is, or who you've got with you. Because I'm watching. I'm waiting and I'm watching. Morning.
Where have you been?
I'll just go up for a kip, if that's all right with you.
Don't you dare take one step out of this room, Zach Dingle!
Please, Lisa. I haven't had a wink of sleep all night.
Oh, yeah, where do you think I've been? Playing with the fairies in the land of Nod? What's going on, Zach?
I know you're upset.
Where have you been?
In the van.
On your own?
Well, of course on my own.
Oh, there's no of course about it. I mean, excuse me if I'm half expecting some woman to turn up in 9 months with a baby in her arms that's got light fingers and a wandering eye and a stack of promises she can't keep, because if she does, I'll know who the dad is.
Lisa, you're not being fair. What happened between me and Faith was over 25 years ago. You and me, we hadn't even met.
How long have you known?
Faith told me on Cain's birthday.
2 weeks?
I've been meaning to tell you.
And it is true. I mean, you are sure about Cain, I mean. Well, you're just going to have to sit me down and take me through this all step by step.
It's the racket.
Excuse me. I've got pigs to see to. First Nelly, and now this. Tell me, Zach, how am I ever going to trust you again? You'll have to tell me, because I don't know.
Lisa, look, please. It was a lifetime ago.
Oh, it's not as simple as that, though, is it? He's here, in that living room, on that settee, large as life and twice as terrifying. I have changed my mind, Zach. We made an agreement. Cain has to leave.
He's my son.
Oh, really? And I suppose that means sons last forever, whereas ex-wives we just come and go.
No.
But it isn't worth arguing about anymore, Zach, to be honest.
Oh, good.
You can do what the hell you like, but don't expect me and Belle to stay here while that little psycho is in the house.
Oh, just hang on a minute. That is my son you're talking about.
Yes, and I am talking about me and your 2-year-old little daughter and all.
Yeah, well, that's the point, isn't it? We're all one big family now.
No! Cain might be big, but he's bad blood. He doesn't belong here.
Lisa.
Well, there's no point talking about it anymore, Zach. It's really up to you now.
Cain?
Hmm? What?
What?
Are you going to ask me something?
No.
I'll have a cup of tea if you're mecking. I said, I'll have a cup of tea if you're mecking.
You know where the kettle is?
You twisted your knickers.
Cain!
Get out!
Oh, Lisa, love.
Look, are you going to let her speak to me like that?
You should watch your tongue first.
You have gone soft. You're too yellow to sort Chris Tate out. You're too yellow to give our charity a smacking. And you're too yellow to tell your wife to make me a cup of chuffing tea.
Oh, shut up! Go on.
You had no right to do that.
I love you and I love Belle.
I know.
But I've lost 2 sons. 2. And it's not being soft to say that hurts. No, I'm not a religious man, but I just get this feeling that Cain's been... Well, how can I put it? He's been sent to me. You know, like someone up there's gone, here's a second chance, but there's a test. Like one of them good news, bad news things.
You what?
Well, the good news is I've got another son. The bad news is it's Cain. I know he's bad, but who's he had to look up to all these years, eh? Who has he had to steer him? Shadrach. Is it any wonder? But now that I know he's mine, I think with a bit of time and a firm hand, I could change him. I know I could. I just need the time.
I know you do, Zach, but I'm scared. I mean, for Belle's sake as much as for anything else.
He'd never harm Belle. Not when he knows she's his sister. Anyway, if he did, I'd flaming kill him, you know that.
It's not him harming her I'm worried about so much as... Well, it's how he is about the house. I don't want to see in it, Zach.
What she won't do. I promise. But now that I know he's my son, well, I can make a proper start on him, like. So what do you say?
All right. But he's on probation, mind. I'm not in the mood for taking any chances.
Terry? Any chance of running us into Leeds?
No, I've got to stop here and help Chris. We're costing up new security systems.
Don't go spending a load of money on my account.
Well, cousin Cain decides to pay us another visit. Chris reckons we'll be better prepared next time.
Who says there's going to be a next time?
Zach and Cain aren't exactly going to let it drop just like that.
Well, they will if I'm not here.
Oh, why? And where are you planning on going?
Well, somewhere I can earn some money for starters. And somewhere I don't have to worry about scratching furniture. And somewhere the maid and aunt ain't looking down her nose at me all the time.
I mean, if Chris is offering you something better...
He's a client, not a lover.
Yeah?
Yeah. Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Well, I've got some work to do and you're going into the other room. That's what's going on.
Oh, we'll be quiet, won't we, Terry?
I've got businesses to run and phone calls to make, so if you don't mind...
She's got to go.
No.
Chris, this is my house.
You'd really throw charity out onto the street knowing Cain Dingle's out there? So much for the sisterhood.
You got any tea bags? I thought I'd make everyone a cup of tea. I can only find spoony stuff, though. Or would you rather have coffee?
No, it's not that.
Oh, don't tell me the teapot's an antique and I'm not supposed to touch it or something.
No. No, make yourself at home, please.
Oh, not for me, love. I'm not really on my grub this morning.
Oh, not like you.
No, I'm just not hungry.
You're going to tell him?
Not much gets past you, does it?
Oh, sometimes it does.
I know. I just don't feel I have a right to ask you about me and him.
Hey, Zach, you're my husband. If you don't have a right, who does?
You're 1 in a million, you know that.
Yeah, I do. But if you're worried about telling him you're his dad, just don't tell him.
But he has a right to know, hasn't he?
Yeah, but it might be better to say nothing until we see how things work out.
What are you going to do about that little hooker then, eh? I mean, she sat up there at home farm laughing at us all.
She's been kicked out of the family. That's punishment enough.
Right. So we can get rid of her stuff then, can we?
You leave that to me. I'll sort it.
Well, you've got enough on my work.
Hey, what are you up to?
Look, I don't care who does it. All I don't want is for you to go anywhere near home farm. Do you understand?
Eh? I only said I'd sort it. I'm not a delivery boy. If she wants it, she can come and get it.
Do you reckon it's safe to go out?
If they were going to do something, it'd have happened by now.
Right, come on then, let's go.
Oh, hang on. Where to exactly?
Where do you think? To get me stuff?
The Dingles, you must be joking.
Well, if you're scared, I'll go on my own.
It's not that. Look, I've got some jobs to do for Chris this morning. Wait till this after and give me a chance to clear it with him.
I don't want him knowing, all right?
What if there's trouble?
Be no trouble if you're there.
You say they called you?
Lisa did, yeah.
Well, should be safe enough then, shouldn't it?
Can never tell with Cain. He's off his trolley.
Still, they can't have sold you stuff. Else she wouldn't ask you to pick it up.
Unless that's just an excuse to get me here.
Wait here.
Ah, I see. Still playing lucky for Chris, eh?
Don't start on me, Zach. I'm just the driver.
There's no need to sit skulking in that car.
I'm not skulking. And don't think I'm frightened of anyone here.
Maybe you should be then.
Get real, Cain.
Oh, I'm real, darling. It's you who's living in Cloud Cuckoo Land.
I'm very disappointed in you, Charity.
You let this family down.
Family? What? You're not my family.
Oh, well, I'm glad you feel that way. It'll make what I've got to say easier.
I haven't come for a sermon. Just give us me stuff.
Get it, Cain. So as you know where you're at, and there's no confusion, once you've got your gear and left, there'll be no coming back. And I'm not talking weeks, or months, or even years. I'm talking forever. Once you've left this house, you won't even be a memory. As far as the Dingles are concerned, you don't even exist.
Yeah, well, that's fine by me. Now, can I have me stuff?
Oh, dear. Sorry.
Cain!
It's an accident.
Where are my shoes?
Oh, yeah? Silly me.
Where is it?
What?
You know what?
You wanted shoes? You got shoes.
You pig!
I think you better go.
Yeah, come on, love. You got what you came for. Let's get out of here. It's gonna be all right.
If one of them's my Christmas card, I could have saved you a stamp.
Do you make a habit of sneaking up on people?
Oh, try and stick to what I'm good at. Anyway, I just thought I'd ask how the happy family were getting on. You know, your Chris, our Charity, and that little lad. What is it? Josie.
I suggest you mind your own business.
Oh, you'd be surprised what my business can involve. Love.
Have you no more brains than to start winding folk up in the middle of the village?
I'm just letting them know that we're around, that's all.
Don't you worry about that. There's no danger any tate's ever going to forget that, not while I'm here. No danger whatsoever.
You're not cold standing about.
Freezing.
It's warmer in here.
Like this, there'll only be me and Ashley there. One minute everyone's saying to me, oh, it's lovely and romantic. Christmas Day, aren't you lucky? The next minute they're telling us they won't be coming. So I saw the Queen's speech and we're losing big time.
If they miss out, it's their loss. It'll be a beautiful wedding, and you'll be the most beautiful thing in it. You never know, it might snow. Now, that would be romantic.
I'll be trailing my dress through all that slush. What about Rodney?
What about him?
It'd be nice if he could make it.
Who for? Not for me, it wouldn't. Anyway, you're just asking to be let down. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, which unfortunately is not very far.
Hey, what are you going to do about all those heathens, Elov? Want your vicar's wife?
Ashley looks after his sinners, and I look after mine.
Hey, he don't charge £2 a time, though, does he? Where have you been?
Get your own shopping if you want it doing faster. Took me ages carting that lot back to the van.
No part having a dog and barking yourself.
Oh, very funny. You get me one or what?
Same again, love, if you will.
I'm unarmed, honest.
Do you want to try somewhere else?
The likes of them see I'm going to be intimidated in my own local. I've no chance, have I? Now, I'll get the table. You get the drinks.
He's sickening for something, isn't that Cain? He's been hanging about village all morning.
Terry, Cain is just sickening, full stop. Now get the drinks and just ignore them.
Yes, master. Anything you say, master.
Button it, Cain.
That's right. Do as you're told, sonny.
Do you mind?
Having a chat with your sister earlier on. Quite tasty in a way. Shame, really.
This is what you get letting kids into pubs.
Right, that's it. Behave yourself or you're out. I'm sorry, Terry, what was it?
Hey, how many times? Keep it shut. You pick your time with someone like Chris Tate, and this isn't it. It'll come. Not now. Just nip for a quick one, then we'll be off. You'll learn all about beer and cold weather when you get to my age.
We're going up past your way, Chris. You fancy a tour?
I was given the choice of being dead from the neck up, but I was told that they were saving that for the Dingles.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I thought so.
Who asked you, Grandad?
If there's going to be trouble, take it outside. Otherwise, stop behaving like a set of morons, the lot of you.
Sorry, Diane. Cain was just showing us how it's done.
You calling me a moron?
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, if he isn't, I am. Why don't you go and sit down with a bottle of pop and a packet of crisps?
Do you want to talk about it outside?
You've been making a big mistake.
What the hell's going on now?
Just get him out, will you?
The big rugby stars after a good slapping.
I'm not past drop kicking you across that street, sunshine.
All right, everybody. Yeah, just give it for a quiet drink. Let's leave it like that. Sorry, Bernice. No harm done here. Well, we're just going. Come on.
Congratulations, Zach. Could almost believe you're becoming civilised.
When I go for Chris Tate, it won't be some half-baked shouting match in a pub. He won't even see me. But he'll know. Come on.
Like we hardly know one another anymore.
Strangers are probably more civil.
I mean, everything we've ever had together. Me and you. I don't know what's been going on in my head. I've let you down badly.
I don't know if we can sort this out.
Whatever happens, I want to be with you. I don't want to lose you, Angie. We can get over all this.
It shouldn't be you saying all this, Sean. Half of what's making me feel so bad is watching you trying to deal with it all. I'm sorry. I've been messing about with us. Our marriage. It's just so stupid.
What do you mean, messing about?
I thought I might be interested in somebody else.
You what?
Another man.
What other man? What's going on? Are you seeing another bloke?
No. It's just the idea of it, that's why I'm telling you now.
Who is he?
Doesn't matter.
The hell it doesn't.
Sean, nothing's happened and it's about me anyway. It's not about him, it's about us. He probably doesn't even know anyway. It's just somebody I've been seeing through work, kind of. It doesn't matter.
So, when did this business start then, eh?
I've already told you nothing's happened, and I'm not going to tell you who it is, because you'll just go wading straight in there and causing bother where there doesn't need to be any.
You thinking of having it away with another bloke? Oh, no big deal, obviously.
I'm just trying to be straight with you, Sean, and anyway, you said you wanted to talk to me about stuff as well. At least I'm trying. It doesn't always have to be me, you know, Sean.
I'm just amazed, that's all.
So talk to me. That's what we're meant to be doing. Say what you've got to say.
Well, I can't compete with that, can I?
Is that all?
What else is there?